If you're over 50, your shirt can quietly make you look powerful or instantly forgettable. Most men your age underestimate how much one simple piece, the Oxford shirt, can upgrade their presence every single day. In this video, you'll learn 5 Oxford rules that men over 50 should follow to look sharper, more confident, and more modern, without looking like you're trying too hard. By the end, you'll know exactly what kind of Oxford shirts to buy, how they should fit your body now, and how to wear them in a way that makes you look relevant, not stuck in the past. Let's start with the foundation, choosing the right Oxford so every shirt in your closet quietly works in your favor. The Oxford that works for your age. Most men think an Oxford shirt is just a shirt with buttons. That's why they all end up looking the same. But after 50, the details of your Oxford matter more than ever: the fabric, the collar, the color, and the overall impression it creates. You're not dressing to impress teenagers. You're dressing to look like a man who knows who he is. A proper Oxford shirt has a slightly textured, heavier cotton fabric that feels solid, not flimsy. This texture is your friend. It gives structure, hides minor imperfections in the body, and looks richer and more intentional than a thin, shiny dress shirt. Cheap, paper-thin shirts cling to your body and highlight everything you'd rather not show. Pay attention to the collar. A classic button-down collar on an Oxford is timeless and masculine, especially on a man over 50. It keeps its shape, frames your face, and looks sharp whether you wear it with jeans, chinos, or dress trousers. Avoid tiny, floppy collars. They make your head look bigger and your shirt look weak. Finally, choose Oxfords that feel substantial in the hand, but not stiff like cardboard. You want a shirt that drapes cleanly, has some weight, and feels dependable, like a good handshake. When you find that quality, you'll notice your Oxfords instantly look more expensive and more appropriate for your age. Fit that respects your body now. The biggest mistake men over 50 make with Oxford shirts is chasing the wrong fit. Either they wear them too baggy to hide the body, or too slim because they're afraid of looking old. Both extremes make you look older and less confident. Your goal is a clean, comfortable, masculine fit that respects the man you are today. Start with the shoulders. The shoulder seam of your Oxford should sit right at the edge of your shoulder bone, not halfway down your arm. When the shoulders are right, everything else falls into place. If the seam is too low, you look sloppy. Too high, and you look like you're squeezing into your son's shirt. Look at the chest and midsection. You want a bit of room to move, but not a balloon of fabric. When you button your Oxford, you should be able to sit, breathe, and move without pulling at the buttons. At the same time, when you stand straight, the fabric should skim your torso, not billow out like a sail. Sleeves matter more than most men think. Your Oxford sleeves should follow the line of your arm without being tight. No excess fabric pooling around the cuff, no skin-tight forearms. Aim for a straight, clean look that makes your arms look strong, not squeezed or hidden. Colors that make you look alive. After 50, the wrong shirt color can drain your face and make you look tired, even when you're fully rested. The Oxford shirt is powerful because the right colors can brighten your skin, sharpen your features, and make you look more alert. The trick is choosing shades that work with your natural coloring, not against it. Every man over 50 should own at least 2 staple Oxford colors, white and light blue. A crisp white Oxford is unbeatable for a sharp, clean look. But if pure white feels too harsh against your skin, a soft off-white or cream Oxford will be more forgiving and just as refined. Light blue Oxfords are incredibly flattering on almost every man. They soften the face, work in any setting, and pair with everything from dark denim to gray trousers. From there, introduce subtle, mature colors. Pale blue-gray, soft light pink, and light gray Oxfords can add quiet personality without shouting. A pale pink Oxford, for example, doesn't look flashy on a man over 50, it looks confident and modern when the rest of your outfit is simple. Avoid loud, bright colors and wild patterns. They don't make you look younger. They make you look like you're trying to compete with younger men. If you enjoy darker tones, choose deep, solid colors like navy or charcoal in an Oxford fabric. These work especially well in cooler months and give a strong, grounded presence. Just remember that darker shirts are more casual and can feel heavy near the face, so balance them with lighter trousers or a lighter jacket. Your Oxford should make your face look more alive, not disappear into the background. Casual without looking careless. The magic of the Oxford shirt is that it can be casual without ever looking sloppy if you handle the details. Most men over 50 either dress too formal for everyday life or swing too far into casual and end up looking like they've given up. The Oxford lets you live in that perfect middle ground. Relaxed, but still in control. For a sharp casual look, wear your Oxford with dark, clean jeans or well-fitted chinos. Leave it untucked only if the length is right. It should hit around mid-fly in the front and not cover your whole backside. If it's too long, tuck it in. An Oxford hanging too low makes your legs look shorter and your torso heavier. Rolled sleeves are your secret weapon. Rolling the sleeves of your Oxford to just below the elbow instantly makes you look more approachable and masculine. It suggests ease, not laziness. Keep the roll neat and intentional, not twisted or bulky. A clean roll shows you care about the details without looking fussy. Pay attention to what you wear under your Oxford. Skip big, visible logos on t-shirts and heavy, loose undershirts that show through the fabric. A thin, well-fitted undershirt in a color close to your skin tone works best if you need one. If the Oxford is thick enough, you can skip the undershirt entirely for a cleaner line. Finally, keep the rest of your casual outfit simple. Let the Oxford do the work. A good pair of leather sneakers or loafers, a solid belt, and a watch are enough. You don't need loud accessories. On a man over 50, simplicity with a great Oxford shirt looks far more powerful than a busy, overstyled outfit. Smart and polished without a tie. There will be times when you want to look elevated, but a full dress shirt and tie feels stiff and outdated. This is where the Oxford shirt becomes your best ally. It lets you look smart, polished, and modern without the formality of a traditional business outfit. Pair a well-fitted Oxford with tailored chinos or wool trousers. Tuck it in, add a good leather belt, and make sure your shoes are clean and intentional. Brown or black leather shoes, loafers, or even a sleek dress sneaker can all work, depending on the setting. Already, you're sharper than most men in the room. And you did it with a simple Oxford. If you want more structure, throw on an unstructured blazer or a lightweight sport coat over your Oxford. Because the Oxford has a bit of texture, it pairs perfectly with jackets that aren't too shiny or stiff. You look refined and put together, but not like you're heading to a wedding or a job interview. No tie needed. Pay attention to the top buttons. Buttoning your Oxford all the way up without a tie can look rigid. Leaving the top button open, sometimes the second, gives a relaxed, confident look. Just don't go too low. You're aiming for masculine and controlled, not a deep V trying to show off your chest. In smart settings, keep your Oxford colors simple, white, light blue, or pale tones. These shades send a message of clarity and competence. When people see a man over 50 in a clean, well-fitted Oxford in a classic color, they assume he has his life together. That's the quiet power you want. The power of repetition and rotation. One of the biggest style upgrades for a man over 50 is not buying more clothes. It's building a small rotation of Oxfords that you wear often and with intention. Repetition with quality makes you look consistent, reliable, and put together. You don't need 20 shirts. You need the right 5 or 6. Start with your core Oxford lineup. Think in terms of roles, not trends. A crisp white Oxford for sharper moments. A light blue Oxford for everyday use. Maybe a pale pink or light gray for variety, and 1 or 2 deeper tones like navy or charcoal for cooler seasons. These shirts will quietly handle 80% of your life. Rotate your Oxfords so they last longer and always look fresh. Don't wear the same shirt 2 or 3 days in a row. Give the fabric time to rest between wears. This helps the fibers recover and keeps the shirt looking sharper, especially around the collar and cuffs. Over time, pay attention to which Oxfords you reach for the most. Those are your real style anchors. Instead of chasing new colors or patterns, double down on what works. Replace worn-out favorites with better versions, and slowly raise the overall quality of your Oxford collection. This is how a man over 50 builds a wardrobe that looks intentional, not accidental. Care that keeps your shirts respectable. Even the best Oxford shirt will betray you if you don't take care of it. Wrinkled collars, grayish whites, and frayed cuffs make you look tired and careless. The good news is, Oxfords are tough shirts. With a bit of simple care, they'll serve you for years and still look respectable. First, don't abuse the washing machine. Wash your Oxfords in cold or warm water, not hot. Use a gentle cycle, and don't overload the machine so the shirts have room to move. Hot water and rough cycles beat up the fabric and fade the color faster. As soon as the wash is done, take your Oxfords out. Don't let them sit in a damp pile. Shake each shirt out, smooth the collar and plaque it with your hands, and hang it on a hanger to air dry. Most Oxfords will dry with soft, natural wrinkles that look relaxed, not sloppy. If you want a sharper look, run a warm iron over the collar, front placket, and cuffs. You don't need to press every inch perfectly. Just focusing on those visible areas will make the entire shirt look cleaner and more intentional. This small effort pays off in a big way on a man over 50. Finally, know when an Oxford has done its job. If the collar is frayed, the color is yellowing, or the fabric feels thin and tired, retire it. You're not a teenager squeezing extra life out of an old shirt. A man